Hello, Dr. Thom Bober, All Well Holistic Healthcare. In this segment we want to look at what it is that creates interference to the physical body and how it is that we can reduce that interference and thus improve function. Much of what it is I'm going to discuss, I was influenced very much by a chiropractor named Bertrand de Jarnet, who created the sacro-occipital technique that is the fundamental way we analyze the body and the system that we use to remove interference and put the body back onto its path towards wellness. So, starting from the beginning, it's important to understand that your brain, through the spinal cord and the various spinal nerves, control and coordinate the function of every other system within your body. As people move through life, they often encounter various stresses. Those stresses can center in on an organ, or they can accumulate within the muscular system of the body. What happens when that stress occurs is the body requires a way to protect itself. And what can happen is information from the nerves going to the organ, which are transmitted to the spinal cord and up towards the brain, can set up a reaction where muscles in the area along the spine go into spasm. That spasm, when it occurs, can cause distortion in the spine, which will certainly be a popular cause for pain and discomfort along the spine. Our goal at this point then is to try and reduce and remove as much of that strain and twisting on the spine as possible. When this occurs, the twisting of the spine will actually distort the relationship of the pelvic bones. As a result, we will see an apparent discrepancy in the length of the legs and a greater amount of tension in that shorter leg side as a compensation for the stress and twisting within the spinal column. One of the procedures that you will experience in our office is a way of blocking or using wedges as a way of supporting the body's drive to get back to equilibrium. So to review, stress in the system creates torsion or twisting of the spinal column. That force is then translated into the pelvic girdle, and muscles in the lower extremities are now required to compensate and will express different levels of tension. After we accomplish the blocking procedure, we'll notice that those muscle tensions are reduced and oftentimes eliminated. So this is what we would call a Category 1 blocking procedure. And it is designed to bring your nervous system back towards 100% function. Oftentimes, people will experience this distortion as a symptom far away or unrelated to their spine, and because it appears not to be related to the spine, won't think that a chiropractic intervention is appropriate. Truth be told, we can use this analysis as an early warning sign. And if we use it periodically before symptoms occur, we can help to maintain the function of the nervous system at a much higher level so that a person never has to experience recurring pain. So it's a very powerful procedure and something that we recommend on a maintenance basis once we get a person out of that symptom range, on a maintenance basis to keep any dysfunction at bay.